HDMI cable, USB cable, DV to DV cable, power code. The first button is the power on/off button, and the selection knob and selection buttons. So this is scale button using for scale on and off. These are source selection button, HDMI, DVI, VGA, and input selection button. These are the control inputs. There are two types of control inputs. The first method is USB cable, and the second one is RS232. Here we can see the input section. This is CVBS, and this is the USB-A used for playback. Here we can see the HDMI input to connect a laptop, camera, DVD player, etc. Here we can see the VGA port and the DVI port. These are the LED outputs. Each output has a capacity of 650,000 pixels. This is the power inlet, and this inlet supports a wide range of voltage input from 100 to 240 volts. We can see the Novastar logo when we turn on the power of the processor. So this is the interface of the processor. The first thing we see is the input signal section. In this there is screen resolution. The 1, 2 in the bottom is the LAN ports, and then the USB drive, control cables, and brightness. In the menu, the first option is the screen brightness. We can adjust the brightness here. The second one is input settings. We can match the resolution of the input that we connect. The third one is the output setting. We can do the full screen, pixel to pixel, and custom scaling here. In display control, we can adjust the screen brightness, test patterns, and color adjustments. The transition effect is to select the option cut or fade when we switch. This is the preset settings. We can set and save the screen size and shape. Then we can use it when we need it. The next one is USB playback. After connecting the USB drive V, we can select which type of file and which type of playback mode, like we need to play a list or one by one. The next option is advanced settings. In these settings, we can adjust the audio volume, and we can select the status of the audio. With quick configuration, we set the rows and columns, and we can configure the screen easily. Next, we have to load the RCG file. We can load the RCG file in the processor and send it when necessary. After sending, this is the option to save the file. Advanced functions are for doing the auto adjustments when we connect the VGA. Finally, this is the factory reset option to reset the processor to default settings if there is any problem. And here we can see the hardware version.